I'm gonna suppose those are not good. Oh wow, they're actually they actually are. Wait a second. This one is better than what I have right now. Wait, they are? What? And I got 2. No. Wait a second, those are actually... I don't know if I got lucky or if it's normally that good. Let me try again. If I can. I can't.
I have something.
You can now quick travel to the temple in Kichijoji. What brings you here, young man? Oh my. I see intense emotions rolling in your eyes. Passion is not always dangerous, only if one knows how to calm one's heart. Why don't you spend some time in solitude here? Maybe you will attain enlightenment in the peace. Calm one's heart? Does he mean you can meditate here? If you meditate at the temple, you will be able to increase your maximum SP, however time will pass. The more you meditate, the greater the effect will be. Check your schedule and use the temple diligently.
What do you want to do?
We're open to the public during the day. You may visit anytime. Maybe I should venture out and open my own bar like you. If it's really what you want to do, you'll have my support. But if it isn't, I wouldn't recommend it. All that really matters is what you want to do. What I want to do. What do I want to do?
I have something.
Do we have notice of when is gonna be the next full singing in the jazz?
Welcome.
I can see it.
Hey daddy, why are you always smiling now? Something good happen? Well, why wouldn't I be smiling all the time? I got you, Mammy, my golden egg. What? Would you say that the world is a scary place and you had this really scary face? Well, we've all realized that we have to be more positive. There's nothing to worry about, Mammy-chan, not anymore. Never again. Mammy-chan.
Welcome.
These are the apples. I'm just gonna go with... Look at that, it's blue. That means I can just sit down. Check out the comfy looking sofa. What are you doing sitting on it? It's a little bit longer. What? Is it really that comfortable? I mean, it is in front of the store like this. I guess it must be comfy. Okay, let's get going. It's a little bit longer. Really? Just how comfortable is this sofa? Hey, hello? Man, everyone's looking at you. I guess I called you bull for doing this. Wow, you can actually get... I hope that didn't waste my time. Alright, let's go. Okay, it didn't.
You think so too?
Alright, there's Surimi, Sumeru. Go at once. Yes, thank you very much. I'll be waiting in Kichijoji. I'm already here. Everyone in the world seems so happy, but this isn't right. Should we go to the palace today? We need to stop Dr. Maruki. Let's hang out.
What?
Hang out, but we have to do something before it's too late. Don't overthinking.
I see.
Right, maybe I'm getting a little overwhelmed. And I can do my best if I'm too stuck in my own head. Thank you for your concern, Senpai. Let's use this day to relax. Senpai, I want to talk to you about something. Do you have time? Thank you.
Can I talk to you?
Can we go elsewhere? It's a bit difficult to talk about it here. I am so sorry. Seeing me trying to act like Kasumi must have been so painful and awkward for him. Everyone must have noticed that I was acting strangely. They were probably being nice to me, knowing I just lost my sister. But even then, I had no idea I was even supposed to be sad. I didn't remember that my sister was gone. When my coach told me to think about who I really am, I thought it was just figurative, something about my slump. I was just living my life like I didn't even care that she was gone. I can't take this shame. What could you have done? It wasn't on purpose, at least you realize it now.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I have to reflect on everything I've done wrong. Ever since we were kids, Kasumi was always the one who decided what I did, what I chose, where I went. I couldn't do anything without her. I suppose it's clear why my grades weren't going up much. I was never on Kasumi's level to begin with. I was so pretentious, so wrapped up in my own stupid little problems. I was too self-absorbed to do it. Pick yourself up. I'm sorry, I lost my composure.
Can I talk to you?
I'm starting to remember things from our past now. It's hard, but I'm trying. There's a lot. It covers everything, starting from when Kasumi and I first got into gymnastics, up until just recently. I want to talk about how it used to be for Kasumi and me. Listen? Kasumi started gymnastics really early, and I was even younger, so I copied her in almost everything. I went to the class too. I was too little to really understand the sport of the rules, But everyone praised me when I did well. The coach will get me little rewards like ice cream cones. We did our best trying to learn the moves and routines, since it kept getting us ice cream. Those must be good memories.
Yes.
I suppose you're right. We ate ice cream together, we talked, we laughed. Those days were so fun. And one day, around when we started going to junior meets, Kasumi asked me, "We can be number one in the world, does that mean we'd get all the ice cream we could eat?" All with a straight face, of course. She could be really funny sometimes. So obviously I told her, "Kasumi, you're a super genius." That is genius. She really was a genius though. Everything came so easily to her, and every day she only got better. You remember what my coach said, Senpai? That Kasumi's greatest weapon was her boldness. Kasumi was always so bold. She was like a beacon of confidence.
So...
And one day, I realized I'd never catch up. It didn't matter how hard I tried. I have consolation prizes for the rest of my life. Kasumi was always the one up on the podium. But even when she won her ice cream, she never ate it without me. I always told her not to worry about me, but she still said she'd wait until we could enjoy it together. She really believed in me. She said we'd be the best in the world someday. She had her own practices to do, but she was always so busy helping me. She spent hours trying to help me. She cared about you. She was so kind and strong. She was a perfect older sister. Kasumi's kindness was so infuriating. Why? She was always the one on the podium, surrounded by flashing cameras, but all I could do was watch from the shadows. I'm not Kasumi, and no matter what I do, I'll never feel like her. If she'd just given up on me, it wouldn't have hurt so much. At least then people will stop trying to compare us. It must have been hard.
Yes.
Yes, that's one way to put it. The thought kept coming back every day. My mind went back to it. Everyone would be better off if I didn't exist. Either that, or I should just be Kasumi. She's the one people really want. Sumira's the one who's useless, pointless. Who will care if she died? But my sister died instead. Why did she have to protect an idiot like me? I watch her. Have to accept it. Try not to think about it. So what happens now?
Senpai.
I can't stop here. Now I want to keep doing gymnastics as Sumire. I want to hit those heights Kasumi was aiming for. Otherwise, I'd never be able to face her.
Please, listen to me.
Will you keep going out with me now that I'm Sumire? I want you to hold me to this, to make sure I don't run away from who I am again. I will.
Thank you very much.
Really? Thank you so much. You must think I'm pretty lame, but I guess that's Sumire. That's who I am. I have to be stronger, both in my heart and with my gymnastic skills.
Maybe some other time.
But for now, I am Sumire Yoshizawa, and it's nice to meet you again. Fitness talk. If negotiating with any kind of shadow fails, you can try again.
All right.
Yeah, I feel so much better with all of that off my chest, senpai. I think this really helped me. Now I can focus on turning over a new leaf and doing my best.
Shall we go?
Let's get some practice in until I have to go to club. We'll be training even harder than before, senpai. I'll be extra strict from now on. Am I gonna get ice cream? I endure a long training session with Sumire. Thanks to Sumire training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Let's go. Hello? I'd like to thank you for what happened earlier today. And I'm sorry you had to see such a pathetic side of me. As soon as I acknowledged myself as Sumire, my gymnastics training started to fall apart too. But this is the real me, I guess. So what if it is? Huh? Well, you know, you're right. So what if this is who I am? I made up my mind to keep moving forward, even without Kasumi. I can just run and hide now. I'll think about where Kasumi got her strength from, and what I can do as Sumire. I'll calm down and think of all these through. Thank you for listening to all that. Hey, I'll talk to you soon again.
Yeah.
Oh, you're home. The weather's getting colder. Make sure to keep warm when you sleep. There's been this streak of weird posts on the fan site. My mom is acting weird. I'm so lonely and hungry. Can she not see me? She doesn't answer me. House is so cluttered. It's such a mess now. We're looking into. I thought you'd say that, so I grabbed some extra info in advance. It says the smartphone's registered owner is Kuniko Kagami. The kid's gotta be making the post using her mom's phone. I already checked the name with the Menon app, and there's a hit. I think it's safe to assume that this mom is neglecting her kid. Good work. Nah, I didn't do much except for, you know, everything. I just think a kid should never have to feel like she doesn't matter to her mom. I want to bring her back to her senses. Let's discuss this more at the hideout, okay? Well, if we already got a hidden mementos, we can't just ignore it. And from the sound of the post, the victim here is just a little girl. There are still lots of people out there who need our help. Let's see what we can do for them. Small cry for help.
Hey, hey!
I need to talk to you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo.
Haven't heard anything about those incidents lately. Or wait, has it always been like this?
I should write something.
It's time. It's time for the most important part of the whole game. I need to talk to you about something serious. I'm not a maid anymore, but I still want to go to your place today. Are you free? So are you going to have Kawakami come over? Yes. Thanks, I'll come to your room. Make sure you clean it before I arrive.
It feels weird being here dressed in a normal outfit. Well, I'm completely done with that part-time job. Oh, and my students. I've been giving them all a lot of advice. So, about that talk we had? You know, about whether or not we should date? I'm sorry.
No! Really?
I really thought it through, though, you know? I was so happy. When you shared your feelings the other day, I finally realized how I felt. But I'm a teacher, and you're my student.
That's the best part. It doesn't matter.
You're in a tricky situation as it is. If we get caught, suspension would be just the beginning. I'm restraining myself because you're so special to me.
We won't get caught. I don't know if I actually have to give a perfect answer here.
Where does that confidence come from? Why are you so okay with this? Now I feel dumb for trying to back away. I had every intention of saying goodbye to you.
Well, you cannot say goodbye to me because I'll be at school tomorrow.
Oh, fine.
Let's go! The most important part in the whole game. We did it, guys. Imagine I form a special relationship with Kawakami. There's no turning back that now.
Why would you like a woman like me? You're a high school student with strange tastes. Or is that the sort of thing a member of the Phantom Thieves is into?
When did you realize?
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
So, what if I am? You got me.
I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
That sounds promising.
Right? For my students and for you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
Request a massage? Ooh.
All right. All right.
Artha. Artha. You can now use the phone at LeBlanc at night to just ask Kawakami to come and give you a special massage. Does it have to be that phone? Can I just call her with my phone? Kawakami's special massage will remove exhaustion and allows you to go out at night, even after venturing into palace or mementos.
Life really is a roller coaster, isn't it? I went from being a teacher to being a maid to dating a high school student.
That sounds very creepy, if you put it like that.
So, as someone who went from being my master to my boyfriend, do you have any requests for me?
Can I be your master again? I mean, what?
I'll obey them, you know, even though I'm no longer a maid.
Oh. Well, basically the same. I want to rely on you, I want you to rely on me.
Oh, fine. Here, by all means. You act your age when it comes to stuff like this.
This is a perfect moment of the game.
Looks are so deceiving. I thought you were one of those shy guys who didn't pursue women.
If only you knew.
Can I?
Yes.
Stay with you a little bit longer today?
I spent some time alone with Kawakami. Perfect. Proud as always. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Japan first on list of most prosperous countries. Others are praising it as the perfect model of a developed country. The first economic boom of the 21st century. Several businesses are reporting massive increases in earnings. The new cabinet shows strong approval ratings. Has our antiquated political system been a change for the better? We're calling the police? Nope. Everyone's faces look so calm for some reason. This happens. This happiness can't.
You know,
You mind calling the police? I was cleaning my room the other day and I found a collection of stories that I bought when I was a student. You've all heard of The Restaurant of Many Orders by Kenji Miyazawa, right? It was aimed at children, but even when you read it now, it really pulls you in. Speaking of, one of Kenji Miyazawa's strengths is his sense of naming fictional lands in his stories. Ihatov is the most famous among them. This place is loosely named after the author's hometown. Okay, now, why me?
answer this question.
Where do you think the fictional land of Ihatov is modeled after? What? Bad thing he wins.
This is it.
Way to go!
Yep, that's correct. Ihatov is Kenji Miyazawa's fantasy world, his utopia. A utopia is an ideal world separate from our own world.
Nice going!
Your own little paradise, huh? It'd be amazing if that actually existed. All the booze and meat you want. But then I'd be fat and perpetually hungover. You know what? Maybe things aren't so bad as they are. Perpetually hungover? Kawakami is pretty realistic. About the actualization. Did something happen? One of my fellow artists no longer works in the medium. You mean they gave up painting? To be precise, their entire history and existence as a painter are no more. For real? Actualization sure is some spooky stuff. But doesn't that mean Maruki just killed her dream? No, In this reality, they have apparently always been in archery. They're quite skilled as well, from what I've gathered. Seriously, but why archery? I don't know the exact reasoning, but it was most likely Maruki's judgment call. He pried into Yurasa's cognition and concluded archery to be the best fit for them. So that's what Dr. Maruki considers salvation. He probably concluded that the arts were just generating suffering for them. I suppose he thought this would be a superior path. Now that you mention it, he did say before that they were stuck in a terrible slump. But doesn't that mean all of the effort up until now is just wasted? Protecting people from their pain must matter more than their lost efforts. From this point of view, of course. A real utopia. It may be to them, but not to me. I could never live with myself like that. Throwing away your past to live in blissful ignorance. Yeah, I could never live like that either. Why is Mishima not in her text call? Text message thing. I've already given up on that dream. I want to take better care of myself. Drink with the group? Are you stupid? You can drink during a discussion. The manager, he's always been reliable. He's so considerate of his subordinates too. You're going to forgive your boyfriend? What if he starts hurting you again? What are you talking about? He's never done that. We're totally happy together. Wanna play today? Oh, I can see now Makoto not shining. Means that it can get the second evolution. Sumire is also there. Shinya. Let me see. Haru is 9, Yusuke is 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Sumire is 6. I mean, the thing is also these. Yeah, these are max, for example, Makoto, Kechi. But I'm gonna have to go again with them for the evolution. Although did he even evolve? Did Akechi persona even evolve? Can we even go with him anyways? I also need to get more skills for Taba, I think. Alright. So we said Yusuke is still not ready to level up. Let's go and pay for that. Also, Ohaya, or hires. But I think Yusuke is more important right now.
What shall we do? Here we go.
There we go. Now we can go to level 9.
Think?
With even our government in danger of being overturned, what's to happen to your safety as an individual? One VLR has the answer. Even if the government were to shut down, one VLR will be here to keep you secure. Consider us an unsinkable luxury liner. Trust in our service and enjoy the ride. Alright, I'm actually gonna have to leave it in here for today, unfortunately.